Hello! In this video, we will be discussing the nuance of God interacting with people in very personal and uniquely personal ways. I will begin this discussion by conversationally reading John chapter 1, verses 35 through 50. Afterward, we'll discuss 3 connections which reveal this nuance to me. Then, I'm going to ask you what you think. Ready? Here we go. My name is Charles Yerkes, and this is the Simple, Not Shallow YouTube channel. Now, I have been on a journey for some time of learning how to love simply, wisely, and well. That is, a journey of learning how to live in the abundance of the abundant life that Jesus said He came to give. And the purpose of this channel is to create a community where you too can catch the excitement of learning to love. And if you like what you hear, please click that like and subscribe button below. And when that little gray bell icon pops up, please click on that. This will let YouTube know that you want to be notified as each new video is posted. Thank you. So, God dealing with the individual in a uniquely personal way. Let's begin by reading John chapter 1, verses 35 through 50 from the World English Bible. Now again, the next day, John was standing with 2 of his disciples, and he looked at Jesus as he walked and said, "Behold, the Lamb of God." The 2 disciples heard him speak, and they followed Jesus. Jesus turned and saw them following and said to them, "What are you looking for?" They said to him, "Rabbi," which is to say, being interpreted, Teacher, where are you staying? He said to them, "Come and see." Well, they came and saw where he was staying, and they stayed with him that day. And it was about the 10th hour. Now one of the 2 who heard John and followed him was Andrew, Simon Peter's brother. Now he first found his own brother Simon and said to him, "We have found the Messiah," which, being interpreted, means Christ. And he brought him to Jesus. Now Jesus looked at him and said, "You are Simon, the son of Jonah. You shall be called Cephas," which, by way of interpretation, is Peter. Now on the next day, he was determined to go out unto Galilee, and he found Philip. Now Jesus said to him, "Follow me." Now Philip was from Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter. And Philip found Nathanael and said to him, "We have found him, of whom Moses in the law and the prophets wrote, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph." And Nathanael said to him, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Philip said to him, "Come and see." Now Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him and said about him, "Behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom is no deceit." Nathanael said to him, "And how do you know me?" Jesus answered him, "Before Philip called you, when you were under that fig tree, I saw you." Nathanael answered him, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are King of Israel." Then Jesus answered him and said, "But because I told you I saw you under the fig tree, you believe? You will see greater things than these." And he said to him, "Most certainly I tell you all, hereafter you will see the heaven opened, and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." And that was John chapter 1, verses 35 through 50. Ready for some nuance? I hope so, because here we go. Now, connection number 1. This comes from verses 37 through 39. Here, 2 people come and ask Jesus where he is staying. Now, allow me to paraphrase a little bit based on the context of these verses. See, Jesus turns, sees these 2 men coming up to him and says, "How can I help you?" They say to him, "Teacher, we'd like to know where you're staying so we can come and learn from you." Jesus replied, "Well, come on, let's go." What an elegant response. Come on, let's go. No rituals, no forms, no pomp and ceremony. It doesn't get much more personal than that. Now here's a bonus connection for you. And this comes from Luke chapter 23, verse 24, where Jesus is hanging on the cross and talking to the thief. Here, even as he is dying for the sins of all who have been and ever will be, he is still saying to someone, "Come on, let's go." How amazing that God would look you in the eye and say, "Come on, let's go." Connection number 2. Now this one comes from verses 40 through 42. Andrew goes and gets his brother and brings him to meet Jesus. Jesus meets Simon, looks him over, and then gives him a very personalized greeting. He first tells him who he is, Simon, the son of Jonah. Then he tells him who he will become, Peter, the rock. That is uniquely personal. Jesus looked him over and said, "This is who you are, and this is who you will become." See, Simon was not yet the apostle. He had a lot of growing up to do. But Jesus knew Simon would grow into Peter, and so named him accordingly. How exciting that the God who created the universe, who created everything in it, see verse 1 of this chapter, but that he would choose to relate to people and to acknowledge their potential strengths, even while knowing their weaknesses. Talk about destiny building. Connection number 3. Now this one comes from verses 44 to 49. Here, Philip finds Nathanael and brings him to meet Jesus. Here, it was Nathanael's response, questioning anything good coming from Nazareth, that leapt off the page for me. Well, that and Jesus' response when he saw him. See, Jesus called him a true Israelite, a man in whom there was no falsehood. Now remember the skepticism and the doubt which came from Nathanael? Again, let me paraphrase. Nazareth? Really? Tell me, what important thing, what good thing has ever come from that backwater little place? Yet Jesus did not criticize him for this. Rather, he said that this was an honest man. An honest man. For he expressed an honest doubt. And then he followed it up with an honest investigation. For Nathanael did go to meet Jesus. He went to check out Philip's claim. And then there was an honest acceptance of the answer received. For Nathanael believed and called him the Son of God. Now this I find very exciting. I know, I'm finding a great deal in the Bible that I get excited about. I just can't help it. And I'm not even sorry. But this is exciting to me because it means that if I have honest doubts and I honestly seek answers to those doubts, then it's okay. It is not a bad thing to be skeptical, as long as I accept the honest answers that are given. Indeed, verse 50 seems to say that if I embrace the answers that are given, then I will be shown even greater things. That is very personal. Indeed, all three of these interactions involve specific individuals receiving specific greetings and individualized treatment from God. That God is personal and treats us as individuals, well, as the individuals we are. What a profound nuance to hear. Well, there you go. And there you know, at least some of what I have heard, for truly, there is more here than I can speak about in one video. Well, Does any of it ring true to you? If not, why not? Do you have another take on these verses? Did you hear any other nuances from this reading? I would love to hear what you think, so please tell me in the comment section below. And if you like what you heard and would like to help support this channel, I've included some affiliate links in the description box below. These will include 4 excellent commentaries on John, ones that were chosen for ease of reading, a low cost for yourself, and the fact that I use them and love them. I've also included links for some other suggested readings, ones that I have benefited from, that were very easy to read, and again, are very economical. Thank you for your support. Also, I will link to a wonderful website, BibleHub.com, which has some very wonderful commentaries that you can use as well, and they are all free. And no, they are not a sponsor of this channel. They don't even know who I am. But in addition to the books I have listed below, I do frequently use and love this site. Also, if you like this video, please click the like and subscribe button. And then when you click that red subscribe button, that little bar turns gray and that bell icon shows up. Make sure you click that bell icon. This will tell YouTube to notify you when each new video is posted. And then, as always, one final thing. Please pray for me that I stay honest and true to what we are reading. See, better men than I have started very well and fallen. Please ask God to help me stay humble, honest, standing, and conversational. Thank you. Well, until next time, love simply, love wisely, and love well, for that is where excitement and meaning dwell.